Right. One day I might actually get to work with Ryan Reynolds. With that shiny ass face of mine, I'm so shiny. And in case I ever get to work with Ryan Reynolds, I wanted to add a little incentive. Because I know I'm not the prettiest gal in the whole book. But here's some special mixes with Ryan Reynolds Aviation Gin that Ryan Reynolds might appreciate. Detective Pikachu Thunderbolt. 1 sour lemon juice. 1 nuclear warhead lemon. 3 squirts of soda lemon water. 3 fingers of aviation gin. 5. It's been a bit of a day. Ryan's Special Flour. Aviation gin and freshly mushed cherries. Mixed with thick cream. Green lanterns. This is how you make a green lantern, Ryan. A bottle of aviation gin. The whole bottle. All of them. Everywhere at once. Green alcohol stuff. Green tea. And the therapist. Cheese balls. Aviation weed butter. Come on, Ryan. We're both Canadians. It's legal here. And besides, weed is better than crack cocaine, because at least you can remember everything you did that day. Although, if you were on the Green Lantern, you probably don't want to remember everything you did that day. So I'd suggest a bottle of Green Lanterns for that one. So cheese balls is aviation weed butter. That's canna butter. Flour. Egg. Cheese. Bake it and get baked. Detective Pikachu is on the case. Coffee. 2 creams. 2 sugars. 2 fingers of aviation gin. And remember, guys, it only takes 2 fingers to make sure you don't have butt cancer. Remember to visit your proctologist. But also, women, you need to understand that you also can end up with colon cancer, and that would be really bad. So you should also see a proctologist once in a while. And remember, 2 fingers aviation gin is how you make. Detective Pikachu is on the case. Next, we have aviation gin and hot chocolate. With that, you make aviation gin hot chocolate, which is very tasty after a long day, especially when you're in the colder areas of Canada and you just want that hot chocolate to get into your system real fast. The aviation gin will help. Next, aviation gin and chocolate milk. You could either use real cow milk, you could use oat milk, you could use almond milk. I don't know about goat milk, but you could try. I'm willing to try. And if you're really brave, you could try red herring aviation gin. What you do there is you mix some red herrings with aviation gin, and then you drink the aviation gin and you eat the red herrings. I don't suggest it, but you could try anyways. Next, aviation potato tarts. That's aviation gin, sake, potatoes, sea salt. Very tasty. Bake it in the oven. The gin and the sake will help saturate the potatoes, and it gives it such beautiful flavor. You could also marinate your steak in aviation gin. With a little bit of salt, a little bit of spice. This will help bring it out. And Ryan, I'm really asking that you make some aviation cooking alcohol. Something with some strong alcohol in it, so that when it comes out of the cooking, you'll still get drunk. Along with aviation weed, man. We're both Canadians, man. We really gotta think about that more often. We could be working hard. Next, you're gonna want to try some Deadpool 3. And that's aviation gin, vodka, and a little bit of fruit juice, like cherry punch. Next, you'll also want to try a little bit of nuclear warheads. That's aviation gin, nuclear warheads. You could use any flavor nuclear warheads. Very tasty. Now, some of you don't know what a nuclear warhead is. They're these very little candies, and when we were kids, we used to challenge each other to suck on them, and if you didn't get, and people were really amazed if you didn't get the sour face. I'm one of those people who could suck on those nuclear warheads, and I didn't get a sour face. Next, you're going to want to try Pixel and Logan's very special aviation gin combo. And that's basically any combo of aviation gin and steak. Remember, when you're ordering steak, first you order your specialty, and then when you go back, you ask for the chef's choice. But that's not a rule. Order steak the way you like it. I mean, the chef might not know how to make steak the way you like it. You could eat their steak and be like, wow, that's a very bad steak, man. You just burnt that steak. How did you get your job, man? Listen, man, I know it's hard being a chef. But I didn't ask for you to stick my steak into a volcano, man. You should know better. Next, you're going to want to try aviation gin with a little water afterwards. Because if you drink a lot of aviation gin, you might need an Advil and some water. Because tomorrow you might have a hangover. Now for me, I end up getting my hangovers very quickly. I don't get them in the morning, I get them after I get drunk. Very terrible. That's why I try not to get drunk. I like smoking weed. Much better for me. Next, you're going to want to try hair of the dog aviation gin with a little bit of like very finely stripped orange citrus, a little bit of orange juice, and a little bit of soda like ginger ale. It's also aviation gin and ginger beer, aviation gin and ginger ale, aviation gin mixed with cow blood. I know some people who really like cow blood. I mean, I love cow blood. Steak juice. Oh, so tasty. I just love biting into a whole cow and sucking out the blood. Sometimes after I sucked out the blood, I pour a little bit of aviation gin into the cow, and then I suck out the aviation gin too. It's very tasty. Oh, sorry. I haven't been taking my anti-vampire medication again. I keep forgetting. I know. Terrible. Next, you could try aviation gin with vodka and a little bit of Bailey's. I don't have a name for that. Ryan, you come up with a name for that. Next, you're going to want to try eyeballs. That's aviation gin. And you know those things that bartenders use so that they make the alcohol kind of separate, so it makes like little patterns in your glass. You're gonna want to use like a couple of colors and kind of just softly swirl it around. Next, aviation gin. Looking through you, looking through me. That one is simple. Aviation gin. Two fingers. Play. Next. If me and Ryan Reynolds ever get to work together, we're gonna invent alcohol and weed. And I'm gonna make a weed that my husband can smoke that doesn't affect him in a bad or negative way. That'll be based on DNA. I've been working with Hydra to get it done, Ryan. It's true. I know I'm not supposed to take off my mask, Ryan. But I hate Hydra. They keep hitting me. Last time, they replaced my toilet paper with literal sandpaper, Ryan. I don't like working there anymore. Why do you make me work there, Ryan? I don't want to work at there at the Hydra anymore. I'm just a simple Bob. Ryan, please, don't make me do it anymore. Okay, I'll do it a little more, but only for you. And only because you got a good paycheck. But my butt's sore. Sandpaper, Matt. Sandpaper. They put salt on it, too. Salt! On the sandpaper I had to use to wipe my ass. And that's after we went for those tacos. That was a very bad idea. It was a very bad idea, man. But I can do it. I've got more information from Hydra for you, by the way. They're planning to attack the new set. They were like, we do not like this Deadpool 3 movie that is coming out. So we will attack this movie. We are going to break the fourth wall and attack the movie. That way that Ryan Reynolds cannot make the new movie. And as we know, you cut off one head of the Hydra and 16 more grow back. Hail Hydra! Oh god, these guys are so stupid. Ryan Reynolds is gonna kick your ass in half a minute. You know that's their civilization's Deadpool, right? And they just look at me like, you know we can swap your toilet paper out with, They did, by the way. They did. The preparation H, man, it's not working. Right? You gotta send something better than preparation H. On that, you might be interested in a little bit of Hey Bob, which is aviation gin. And I don't know, Mountain Dew, Code Red. I know, aviation gin, Mountain Dew probably doesn't belong together, but hey, if you can stick Pepsi and Coke together and get something way delicious, more delicious than the original idea, you could put aviation gin and Mountain Dew Code Red together. Next, you're gonna want to try Pixel Allergy Attack, which is really just blueberry juice, aviation gin, and fresh blueberries. Also, thick cream. Also, you're gonna want to try the Montreal Special. That's 2 cherries, aviation gin, and then fruit juice on top. You mix it in, and you call it the Montreal Special. I love the Montreal Special. You like the vasectomy? Well, I like the Montreal Special. Good luck, guys. And hey, if I ever get to work with Ryan Reynolds, Ryan, we'll work great together. Our little assholes inside of us are gonna have so much fun. The Directors Guild are gonna have so much trouble with us. It's gonna be like the set of Supernatural all over again. Remember what happened between those two? That's gonna be us. We're gonna be sneaking up on set with each other, trying to make each other laugh and annoy the out at each other, man. Anyways, try these drink specials, Ryan Reynolds. Believe the Montreal Special. But remember, if you don't want children, get a vasectomy. Because if you don't like condoms, and you don't want children, why are you leaving that up to your girlfriend? Do you understand what I'm saying? There's places in the world where a girl could go to jail because she had an abortion or used Plan B. Guys, if you want to go for showers without your socks on, if you want to take a walk in the rain without a raincoat, get a vasectomy. Protect your girlfriend. Some of these states right now, they're in a very bad state of matter. So while you're drinking your vasectomy, get a vasectomy. Or wear a fucking condom. And while we're at it, remember, check your balls, check your vag, check your ass, check your breasts. Early cancer prevention. And remember, drink responsibly. And remember, if they're too drunk to drive home, they're too drunk to fuck. Be responsible, boys and girls and dumpsters. Anyways, ladies and gents, see you later. Ryan, contact me.